Welcome to the Nature's Image Farm podcast. We're glad you're here. I'm Greg.
And I'm Susan. And together we're raising 7 kids on the farm and learning life lessons along the way.
So pull up a chair, rest your heels, and let's talk all things bees, homesteading, and the old-time ways.
Let's get after it.
Coming to you live from Sevierville, Tennessee, the Hive Life interview series brought to you by Nature's Image Farm. If you're interested in NUCS, packages, queens, or supplies, visit us on the web at nature'simagefarm.com.
Smile.
Well, we're live from the Hive Life podcast studio with Yappy.
Yeah.
We've got old Steve Jimenez from Hives for Heroes.
Man, thanks for having us.
Thanks for taking some time and hanging out. What do you guys think about Hive Life so far, Steve?
High energy, man. This is amazing. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's having a great time. And, man, I haven't seen you guys in a little bit, and I'm very excited about that.
You know, this is above and beyond weird because I just met you a few months ago, all right, at the Alabama conference. Yeah. And the Alabama coordinator introduced us. He's like, man, you know, Steve, you got to meet Yappy. You got to meet Yappy. And it was like weird how we clicked.
Absolutely clicked, yep.
I mean, we're both like weird off the chain. And so, you know, we've stayed in contact. And yesterday, I get here yesterday and I'm like, where's Steve? He'll be here tomorrow. Oh, I was like,
He left. He literally left and said, call me when Steve gets here.
Yeah. I'm like,
I'm going back to my room.
And then I get here a little bit later. It's like, okay, Steve's supposed to be here today. And I get over there and the entourage is all, where's Steve? And Steve's not here. I'm like, Steve! Yelling across the room. Everybody in the place stops and was like, oops, sorry. I don't care. But I found my Steve.
Yeah, found him. Got him some good gear too. Man, the times that we get to talk and actually spend time together and sharing stories and sharing those like healing stories too is pretty amazing. And I think that's why we click so much is because we're open with each other. We trust each other. We truly love each other as brothers, and it's a fantastic opportunity to actually see each other face to face because we all live across the country.
Well, speaking of Hives for Heroes, mentors and mentees and folks out there making a huge impact and a huge difference in the world, folks, we've got right here Fred Dunn from the Way to Be podcast. Fred?
Greg.
Nice to see you, Fred.
Good to see you at Hive Life.
Likewise. How's things going for Fred Dunn?
Things are going above average. I just had some chunk honey.
Uh-oh.
Do you know that chunk honey?
I can see that. It's
there's a little bit right there.
Oh, you got it.
Note to say for later, honey.
Okay.
That's what that one is.
Yeah.
It'll soothe a sore throat. It'll keep you from coughing. It scares away Jeff, Mr. Ed. If he's following you around, you start chewing chunk honey, he is gone.
That's hilarious.
He's got that big beard. He doesn't want it in it.
Right.
Well, thanks for having me on. How's your day? Hives for Heroes.
We have seen so many people here that we were able to meet throughout the states because we are very blessed to travel the country and speak about Hives for Heroes and connecting veterans to beekeeping all over the country, and to get to see people face to face on such a consistent level is a true blessing.
Fred, you do a lot in Pennsylvania, teaching, mentoring. You all served yourself. It seems like there's a lot of things that are developing and moving and changing and people coming together to help each other out, not just in each individual state, but as a collective, as a collaborative, like the honeybee is, the hive. We're better together.
Yes.
Talk to us. What does that look like in the state of Pennsylvania?
We're all getting together. Everybody is being unified thanks to places like Hive Life, Cayman Reynolds. I know all the people that I'm sitting here with in person now, thanks to Hive Life. Without it, Yappy the Beeman, he would never admit he knew me.
That's true.
You know? I know. So it is,
Fred even got to meet me the last conference. I'm not rubbing that in.
This guy
but
straight up ghosted me.
Yes.
I mean, hard go. Like he walked by intentionally, not looking at me. And I'm thinking, yeah.
What?
He's pretty much a good guy. He's got a secret box right here. The multi-phase. Yappy is a package that you can never fully. It's like a Christmas
Renaissance
present.
man.
You take it off and it's duct tape, and then it's another layer, and it's this, and you can never get to the full. But today, Fred
don't know about Frank.
You haven't met Frank yet.
We're talking about people names would begin with F.
Should I?
I think
What is Frank?
If there was one person in this entire conference who had the deepest appreciation for what's in Yappy's box, it would be Fred Dunn.
There we go.
We had a great time outside having this first time experience.
What is that?
You wouldn't believe it if I told you. Drum roll, please. But not too loud. Don't scare Frank.
Oh,
It's not a bee glove.
Do we have any live mice or rodents? Does anybody have an extra marsupial? Shrew would be fine.
Child, you're just not really happy with?
oh man, he's real.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yappy brings props.
Is that a Cooper's hawk?
Red-tailed juvenile.
Red-tailed juvenile hawk.
Red-tailed juvenile.
I am impressed.
Frank.
Frank,
Just like
is
my dad.
impressive, and even though
Whoa,
I'm
whoa, whoa,
sitting
whoa.
here-
I need a copy of this.
Oh, yeah.
I need a copy of this so
Wait,
bad.
Did he just say a good thing about...
Yes.
Wait, that
Fred
was
Dunn just said he
a
was
compliment?
impressed.
That was a compliment about you.
No, he was impressed with the bird. It has nothing to do with
well,
me.
that
very
makes more
impressed.
sense.
Yes, but the fact that I actually impressed Fred Dunn
It's pretty impressive.
is pretty impressive. What about you, Frank? Hey, Frank, go get Fred.
There you are. That's so beautiful.
All right, Frank. Well, there you go.
My head.
Does anybody have any red meat?
You
Red
do
meat.
not want me to break out my shrews right
Beautiful.
now.
Yeah,
They're ready to roll.
I'm just glad we don't have carpet on the floor.
So Yappy, tell us about why you keep them. Are you part of a raptor program, like a hunting program? or-
No. Yes. He said the keyword. I'm actually a permitted falconer. Falconers can possess them. So you got to go through a process of testing another mentorship. I had to be under mentorship for 2 years, but it allows me to possess them, train them, and hunt with them. The limitation is you can only take a juvenile from the wild to use in the program, and then I could keep the bird, forever until I either want to release it or the bird passes or I do. But no, there's the number of falconers that are actually out there that acquire the birds from the wild does not impact the numbers to any degree.
You're definitely the first one I've ever seen.
Because I want to say we're looking at like 5,000 falconers across the whole United States.
Yeah.
So we make no impact on it.
How long have you been doing that?
I'm in my 5th year.
5th year. So what inspired you to get started in the first place?
The birds and the bees.
Birds and the bees.
Oh,
Yes.
What it was.
that was good.
No,
Actually, that was a
Master
tie-in
Bill.
right
Yep.
there. So that's
Yes,
called.
I mean I had half of the
Dad joke.
equation, and I was trying to put the other half together, and I went, hey, falconry, covered it.
Come on.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Get some.
So now they hunt rabbits. What does it go for?
Depending on the bird. Now, I've had kestrels. Kestrels are the smallest falcon we have in the country, and they will hunt everything from dragonflies
And they see
grasshoppers
ultraviolet,
to
right?
small
The
rats.
kestrel has ultraviolet vision or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ultraviolet? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Wow.
They can sit on a line or hover a field, and they can literally see the urine trails from the
Wow.
rats.
Yeah. That's impressive.
That's
yeah.
To tell
cool.
whether they're actually sitting on a good food source.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
Learn something all the time at Hive.
I did not expect to come to a bee conference and see Yappy with a red-tailed juvenile hawk.
Yep.
Way to be, Fred.
All your
That
expectations
made
here at Hive Life.
my day.
I mean,
How do you top that? I mean, how do you even?
all right. I mean, I don't have merch. Okay, Randy, Dirt Rooster's over there. All right, he's selling shirts and hats. Okay, we got Fred Dunn that gives speeches and talks about the technological biology
Pretty
of
smart
the bee.
guy.
All right, Bob Benny, who talks about how to feed them and and build them and pollinate with them. All right, Cayman, who puts on this entire program. All right, man, you guys are putting up. I'm like, I was gonna bring an elephant.
Juvenile.
However, the bandit wasn't available to tote it. Okay, so
And anybody that would be, it's you. Like you would actually do that. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm like, and it's really kind of cold out. So I thought, I'm gonna woo Fred Dunn with a red-tailed hawk.
This was all staged.
Mission accomplished.
This was all
man.
staged.
Mission accomplished.
This was
All right,
all
then.
staged.
That's a bucket list item
That
right there.
was
Big
worth
check
my
mark on the
whole
bucket
bucket.
list.
Now, if anybody asks, this is my emotional support bird.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you're upset because it doesn't have on a vest, I invite you to put the vest on it. That's all I'm saying. If you can get the vest on it, I'll let him wear it.
Okay.
But until then, no.
No.
So
Okay.
that's
Yappy, the falconist,
Falconer?
Falconer.
Falconer.
Falconeer?
Falconer.
Yeah.
Don't you have to wear a pointed hat with a feather?
It's in the
Oh.
truck.
Don't
No, it's in the truck. This is.
Oh, it's
this
in the
is
truck.
Beekeeping.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right, it's in the truck.
I'm
Repping
all
the
about
Hives
Hive
for
for
Heroes.
Heroes right now.
I'll represent.
Well, thanks for stopping out. And Fred, thanks for being a part of this latest development in
Pleasure.
the life of Yappy.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me
Absolutely
on.
latest development.
Thank you.
This is beautiful.
So, you got anything to say, Frank? Nothing. Yeah, he's the quiet shy
Fred,
type.
out. You just raised the bar awful high there. Now.
Yeah.
Who's going to follow that?
Oh,
Did there.
man.
Come on, was that still recording? Oh,
yes.
If you're interested in NUCS, packages, queens, or supplies, visit us on the web at nature'simagefarm.com.